Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. Happy Sunday wherever you are around the world. But yeah, let's get right into it. XRP update. First and foremost, I just want to say if you are noticing a little bit of difference in the audio, I am not in my studio currently. I am using a different headset. So if you notice a little bit of difference, please bear with me. But if the sound is okay, guys, do let me know in the comments down below by smashing that like button. Of course, comment 10 down below so I can kind of consider using these headphones again in the future. But you could see XRP ranked as the fifth best performing asset after reportedly having 6.7% weekly, returns as the broader market recovered. And if you've been following the channel over the course of the last 2 to 3 weeks, that's something that I've been indicating. That, if you're looking at the broader market and the way XRP was holding, it's showing us positive momentum against the broader market. And that is due to, of course, the SEC and, Ripple lawsuit that we've been hearing, some good developments coming out of there. But with that said, there's still, massive amounts of investors, believe it or not, that are still on the sidelines because, of course, they're wondering whether or not SEC is going to come and appeal. But the Kraken news that I spoke to you guys about earlier today is a massive green light as well that, we can kind of keep in the back of our head, really trying to understand what the, landscape is starting to look like now. But anyhow, let's go further. XRP has made the headlines again after featuring in a mention by the US-based asset manager, Grayscale. The Bitcoin and Ethereum spot exchange traded fund, issuer listed the XRPL native token among the weekly top 10 best performing assets among the biggest cryptocurrencies by market cap. And I know there's going to be some trolls that are not even going to read what it says and say, oh, well, Pepe was up much more, or, some of these other coins are much up more. But, we're talking about market valuation by, the market cap, and XRP is one of the largest coins in the crypto space. But let's go further. Before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So we will come back to the broader market and kind of examine that. Let's take a look at this. The pivotal steps towards a spot ETF. And speaking about a pivotal step, that step actually has been taken, and we're going to go over that if you do not know about that. And Bill Morgan, an attorney based out in Australia, really shed some light on this as well. So we really want to pay attention to that. So the recent announcement by BitNominal, a prominent American derivative firm to launch XRP USD futures contracts, has generated considerable excitement within the cryptocurrency community. This development is regarding a key milestone towards the potential launch of a spot XRP ETF in the US. Such a financial instrument would give investors a more accessible and regulated way to gain exposure to XRP, potentially driving further adoption and price appreciation, of course, because these entities that are actually having these ETFs actually need to buy XRP first and foremost, to get that ETF itself. So that's where the price appreciation part comes into play. And adoption itself, of course, it goes unsaid. We're gonna, if ETF were to happen, let that sink in, guys. You see XRP on Wall Street. XRP on Wall Street. And again, as of now, in the moment, that's all speculation. But speaking about speculation, you can look at some of the other assets such as Bitcoin and Ethereum that are on Wall Street right now. And if you were a crypto OG, literally 7-8 years ago, thought of this even happening was, a dream. And the people that are traditional finance, the way they think from like the traditional standpoint, crypto back then was the wild, wild west. And even now, I can argue that, it's still the wild, wild west. Of course, you're seeing the prominent ones such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, because again, they have the first mover advantage. Investors feel a little bit more confident in it. That's hence you're seeing so much interest from institutions, and of course you're seeing ETFs. But that is going to change, in my honest opinion. If you're looking at some other countries, focusing on how other countries are moving, you're seeing other cryptos actually getting ETFs. Solana is one of them. And I think that is going to happen in the US as well, because retail interest is not just going to be okay with just Bitcoin and Ethereum. They want to get exposure. As we're living in the social media time, these retail investors know, what the projects are, what is being talked about, and they are going to demand that to the institution. So I do believe there's going to be a wide variety of not only a crypto index, but I do believe wide variety of different crypto assets that are going to see their ETFs. But let's continue to take a look at what's happening. So, Australian-based crypto attorney Bill Morgan has shed a light on several key details from the Bitnominal submission of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. One of the most notable revolutions is the substantial monthly trading volume of XRP, which exceeds 85 billion tokens. This figure by data from CoinMarketCap, which indicates an average daily trading volume of 1.6 billion for XRP in the recent weeks. And this really goes to show what's really happening in terms of the landscape. Regulatory compliance and market integrity. One thing I want to add is, if you've been following the channel and you noticed, Solana ETF was rejected. It didn't even get a look from the SEC. Reason why? There's no futures futures contract submission as of now. And if the futures contract submission is step one to get the ETF. So as of now, I know some finance boys are going to come out and say you don't really need the futures contract in order to get the regulatory approval by the SEC regarding the ETF, but it just makes your case more stronger. Pretty much look at it from that point of view. Anyhow, regulatory compliance and market integrity. Morgan also highlighted the importance of Bitnominal's compliance with regulatory standards. The firm's possession of the U.S. clearinghouse license ensures that its futures contracts adheres to strict oversight and risk management protocols. This is a significant step towards building trust and confidence among investors and regulators. And as of now, of course, it's not confirmed. This index hasn't even gone live. I'm sorry, not the index, the futures contract hasn't gone live yet, but this is what could really happen if it were to be approved. The path to the spot XRP ETF. The introduction to XRP USD futures contracts by Bitnominal is a strategic move towards facilitating the launch of the XRP ETF. Of course, as I've said, step one. And then step two is ETF submissions. Future contracts serve as a valuable to spot ETFs by providing a regulated framework and pricing mechanisms that can utilize by potential ETF issuers, which could be these asset managers. So we got to look at it from that point of view. So very interesting stuff. Not a lot of people pay attention to this. More people pay attention to what's happening with the price in the immediate term. You want to take a look at the broader picture. What is happening with the XRP ledger? Is it seeing attention from massive entities? Yes. And speaking about Ripple being its own bank, some people might think that's just the craziest thing to think of. But when you really think about it, I said this in my other update, but I know not a lot of people watch every single update. You're noticing Ripple is actually launching its own offices around the globe. So what is this telling you? Do they have something in their plans? Maybe potentially actually becoming a financial institution itself? Again, obviously speculation as of now, but let's see what happens as time goes by. But let's take a look at the price briefly, and then I will wrap up the video. So as we are going to Sunday morning, you are seeing quite a bit of red across the board. Reason why? You have seen a little bit of retracement in Bitcoin's price, and of course dominance index in return has skyrocketed. And speaking about dominance index, it's literally on the verge of a breaking out towards another new yearly high. And this is why I've been talking about this dominance index like a broken record at this point. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's really, really important for you to understand how this thing works. Anyhow, as far as the price is concerned, 60 cents. Still holding above 60 cents, really nice to see, down 1.3% in USD and about 0.8% in Bitcoin comparative. 33.8 billion is the market cap. The 24-hour trading volume is at about 1.4 billion. Bitcoin, as you know at this point, $64,000, that confirmation level that I have set for myself where I turned bullish, and as of now the price of Bitcoin is below that. Of course, we're in a weekend, CME futures are closed, more manipulation than usual, but it's really, really important that we do see that close again above $64,000 tomorrow, which I'm sorry, not tomorrow, of course today. It's midnight here in North America, depending where you are. It's very, very late, but I bring these updates for you guys that enjoy it. So if you appreciate that, smash that like button, guys. Show the power of the Crypto ZX community. Anyhow, really, really important going into Monday. Looking at the price of XRP, I'm loving it, as you guys know. I'm not gonna, if it was looking bearish, I would tell you straight up. I'm not gonna come here and sit and tell you XRP is going to 30, 40 bucks, which is absolutely BS. And I can't believe some people make that up. Like, how do you come up with these numbers? I just can't wrap my head around that. But anyhow, if you're looking at XRP, 60 cents, consolidating around this range, the target remains to be the same thing, 65 cents mark. Need to clear that key resistance to enter the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. But look at the bigger picture, guys. Let me know your personal projections down below. Of course, time is going to tell. Love each and every one of you guys. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We'll see you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.